Welcome to the Elusive Truth with Rich and Larry. Can you believe the crazy world that we live in today? It keeps getting crazier and crazier. So with that, let's sit back and enjoy our time together as we fall down the rabbit hole.
Hello?
Gary, how are you doing today?
Rich! How do you like that? Hello?
Hello, sounds good.
Busy and happy.
Oh, okay, so you're still
You
in
know,
town.
it's, yeah,
Oh,
yes, I am.
oh, very good. So what the hell is happening? I mean, this place...
It's good to hear from you, man. I was driving back from Seattle last night between 7 and 10 or whatever. And you know the radio talk host, Glenn Beck?
Yes.
Okay. Very conservative, very wealthy, very well off with everything he's done. You know, good guy. I don't know if you ever listened to him much, but he jumped on a private jet and got clearance to fly into Kabul.
That guy's crazy.
Oh, I don't know. I think he's thinking, hey, I got the Iron Shield in front of me, the U.S. military. No one's going to mess with this. But he did. And he did his radio show from there.
Really? Wow, I didn't know
Yes,
that.
last night's radio show. If you want to go to, Glenn Beck Radio website. And I only caught a little bit because I was out of range. Once I got 70, 80 miles out of town, you lose good reception.
Wow.
And I wanted to listen to his whole show.
Oh,
But what I was
interesting.
hearing is the atrocities. A man shot like one or two of his daughters when they're down on the street walking, trying to get out, and Taliban showed up. And his two girls were at his waist on his side, and they said, oh, you two can go, but these two stay with us. And he thought it'd be better to take the kid's life right there than to have him live in a life of a Taliban slave.
That just absolutely, I mean, that's crazy.
I mean, that's just one example. Women are throwing, this is straight from Glenn Beck, throwing babies up and over the, 15, 20-foot razor wire lines around the airport to hopefully get caught by a Marine and take my baby, put him on adoption in America or something.
Unbelievable. That's just terrible. It's things
Yeah.
that we can't even believe are happening there, and so sad that it's a crime, really, that this is all taking
This
place.
is a crime against humanity, but you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking this is part of, you can't tell people how bad this coup administration is. This is not America. The world thinks this is what happens if you partner with America. Oh, they'll turn on you. They'll turn on you. No, this is the coup government that has literally hijacked our government through that Dominion election. This ain't our government.
Well, it's the one that's supposedly operating right now, and
They better be out of there soon.
They're showing their true colors right now. I did not catch the press conference that Biden just had concerning the explosion that took place.
Today or yesterday?
That would be yesterday.
Oh, it was a joke. He wanted to honor the soldiers that were killed. And he went on to say that, and not one was shot at, not even shot at over the past 2 years of Trump's administration. We had him under control.
I don't know where he's getting his information from, but 4 Marines died and hundreds of other casualties.
Under Trump?
No, under...
Oh, yes. No. Biden said we had never had another shot at us for the past year in Afghanistan.
It's just ridiculous. That guy's a nut. And like I said, I didn't see the whole thing.
You don't even want to watch it.
Is that in the middle of it, he just stopped and laid his head down, basically. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Hopefully people now are seeing the real...
Really?
Yeah, that's the one meme that they keep showing. In the middle of what he's saying, they cut his audio and he puts his head down.
He's probably babbling.
No, he wasn't babbling. He was basically saying something they didn't want us to hear.
Oh.
You don't cut off the president during his speech, whether he can understand him or not, but it's really bad. Afghanistan thing is just going to get worse. This is just the tip of the iceberg. What's the worst thing is, what are we doing? How come these Taliban can take over so quickly and we can't do nothing about it now?
They must have serious leverage of tens of thousands of people that they are using for leverage.
Well, the thing that's got him in hot water right now is that Biden said that they gave the Taliban a list of Americans that should be let through to the airport.
I did hear that. And allies of the Afghan people that they promised U.S. visas and passports.
Yes. So they gave,
it's a death wish list.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, who in the hell does that?
A rogue government would do that.
No, that's got Obama written all over it.
Yes.
Serious. I mean, that's just nuts. I cannot understand why are we failing so bad at something that we've been there for 20 years and all of a sudden we're leaving and it just goes to hell like that. And there's no contingency plan. There's nothing.
That was the plan, to make us look as horrible and to give all the weapons to the bad guys.
Well,
they hate America. Biden hates America. Every word that comes out of his mouth in that speech is a lie. He don't even know what he's saying. Who writes the speeches? I can't ever listen to one word out of his mouth.
It's absolutely amazing that.
That's me, you know.
And the worst thing about it is that Kamala's no better. Absolutely no better. I mean, we picked the best winners of all to represent our government.
That's why they put her on that, because they wanted her out of politics to make her poison. If she's connected to Biden, what does that turn her into? Poison.
She was poison without Biden. She was
I know,
Biden.
But they wanted to make her really toxic.
She hated Biden. Didn't you see the presidential debate back when Trump was running? That was nuts.
It's this. You can't even write a script this good.
No, this is. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. It's wacky world, clown world. That's all it is.
It is. Man, I watched Tom McDonald's new one today.
Yep, that's another good one. Dummies.
Dummy or dumber. Dummies. Yeah. Oh yeah. I click on him now every other day to catch on.
Yeah, no, he's awesome. He really is. And his last one, even better.
Oh. Yeah, was that right after Brainwashed?
Oh, Brainwashed got lots of top hits. Amazing. Oh, that reminds me of a night vision video I saw. I even saw a video where a guy opened it up and pointed to the sky and he caught a UFO right off the bat with it.
And I saw police using it to see people laying in fields.
Well, you can't touch night vision until you hit $3,000, $4,000, $6,000. You can't touch it. You won't.
Yeah, we're not going to pay that.
And that's the only way that you can strap something on your head and you can see all around you in complete darkness.
Like the military uses.
Just like what we gave Afghani
like Buffalo Bill used in Silence of the Lambs.
Dude, did you see that video where they had the stack of money that they were playing with? They had like the size of my garage, stacked full of money.
What currency?
What do you think?
U.S. dollars?
Hundreds.
No way. Who had this?
The Taliban. This is what we left for them. It's what we left for the Taliban. I don't know how much was in there. I'm serious. It's like 500
You mean like
million.
the size of your garage?
And then I saw a report that, the Taliban, they can't fly a helicopter, and they showed a Black Hawk helicopter learning its maneuvers.
Yeah. With all that kind of money, they can buy a pilot from any America hater in the Arab world.
Dude, they can buy. With all that money,
they can just say, "Hey, you know how to fly a Black Hawk? We'll pay $1 million to come and fly it."
It's horrible, dude. It's horrible.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna recruit. They can recruit any pilots.
Don't fully understand the fiasco that is about to unfold. The military, they made a mistake. The president needs to come out and say that, and then what he needs to do, he needs to resign. He needs to go in there, and we need to blow the crap out of all of the bases, all of where our military shit is. Blow it up. Get rid of it. The Taliban has nothing. Get back to their little AK-47s. Take our night vision back. Take our money back.
Oh, we got the guys that would love to do that. The State Department won't let them.
Got to do something. The worst thing is that a lot of our vets, they are so up and mad. Oh, my God.
Yeah. They don't, man. They are all mad. They don't want to put their lives in danger again after they had it all secured.
Yeah, and they did put their lives in danger, and they saw their buddies get killed, injuries they have. It's just amazing. The stuff that we put our boys through, and then they come home to this, to lockdowns and Crazy Joe and Antifa running everything. And I mean, what the hell? How come Nancy Pelosi's still there? How come she's not on charges? What is going
And now
on?
they're sleeping in Congress to get bills passed.
Something has to happen, and we're tired of waiting. It's got to happen.
It's got to happen within the next few weeks.
It has to.
I mean, we can't. Yes, this whole election thing has to blow up. My friend in Wisconsin, well, he lives in Michigan. He's going to be in charge of Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota, the coalition for elections fraud. And he's heading up a thing there. And he says, come on back to Wisconsin. I'll pay for your flight. And you know some people there, and we can get things going. We get petitions signed. And I said, man, I really love all you're doing, but I think something has to happen before we try to go about this the legal way.
Oh, something's going to happen.
Oh yeah, Dominion showed up in all these states and said they had to do software updates on their machines.
They're just backtracking, covering their asses.
No, they're gonna exactly. They're gonna erase and zap everything in there.
Yep, give them the information they want. It's been already corrupted. Look how long it's taken from to get this far. Really, it takes this amount of effort, and we're still. What I'm trying to get to is that right off the bat, the election happened. They should have had a recount 2 weeks later. I mean, but this is getting ridiculous. Unless, just like I said, Mike Lindell, they have the PCAP records. They have all the stuff, so they can take whatever they want. They have the records. So if that's true, that's going to put everybody behind bars.
I know, and General Flynn's head of the military intelligence, and he's only rallied up all of his best guys to do their duties. They've been working at this and working at it.
And what's that General moron?
McInerney or Milley?
Oh, the woke dude.
Milley's a woke fucker.
Yeah, Milley. General Milley.
They got to put him in prison. He's completely sedition.
Dereliction of duty, that's for sure. I mean, and again, if I know this, then they know that. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure what's going on in this world.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. And that's what pisses me off the most. And it seems like it's going so slow, but at least I got to see President Trump speak in Alabama, and he, wow.
I caught that while I was driving back last weekend.
Alabama, and that's where I got that clip from. He was amazing. And so many people.
Well, did you hear what Trump said about woke?
Yeah, so I actually have it. You want to hear that clip?
You played it for me yesterday.
Well, here it is right now.
Okay, let me hear it.
You know what woke means? It means you're a loser. Everything woke. Everything woke.
The tech man, you got the clip handy.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
Yeah, that Trump speech was crazy.
Everything woke does what?
Yes, absolutely. And it does. These people are just, it's about time people are waking up, seeing what's really going on in this world, because it's time to pull your head out of the sand and face reality. It's crazy out there.
Well, we've been demoralized for 2 generations. We've been resisting it through our own research and discernment, but there's going to be a lot of people that will never, ever believe the truth, because that's going to admit to in their own heads they've been lied to, and I've believed the lie my whole life.
Well, the media has a big part of that, and they're still manipulating to this very minute of what's going on in our world. There's no more trust in the media. Perfect example. Showed you what happened this past weekend down in Portland Sunday between Proud Boys and
that
Antifa.
Was never on the media.
Oh, well, there's a couple more videos out about it, and the video that we saw, it showed that the Proud Boys tipping over a van, shooting paintballs at people, pushing that the Proud Boys were the instigators here. And then I saw another video where it's actually opposite. That van came into a parking lot where the Proud Boys were meeting, rammed, into the curb, into the bush, and the person scurried out, and then the Proud Boys came and started beating on the
said,
van.
We're not going to have any of that coming in here. Yes.
Exactly.
It's always that way, like a cop beating somebody, and they don't show what prefaced it.
Oh, and I saw just another thing this morning that, the Proud Boys were brawling in the streets. But, Antifa, poor Antifa, they're the good guys.
So, hey, with the Antifa camps that were over the interstate between 5 and 84, where we pointed out all their, they built the new white tiny homes for them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That lot on the left is completely cleared out, and the one on the right I didn't catch enough. It's kind of having to watch the road.
Wow. I wonder what,
Yes, they're completely gone. So over there, they built that whole thing, all them tiny homes for Antifa, and maybe they sent them to other cities or something.
well, Antifa right now listed as a terrorist organization. And the big problem right now is that everybody's facing the realities of Afghanistan. That's the problem.
Not going away too easy.
No, and all the bumbling that continues to happen there. And, on top of everything like this, they keep pushing the stupid jab. They're pushing it. Now that it's got FDA approval, they want everybody to have it. They're encouraging businesses to make employees take the jab. This is out of control.
They're going to force everyone to, which is illegal to even do.
It's absolutely out of control.
That's why the FDA got government approval to show it as non-experimental.
It's terrible.
It was experimental, and all of a sudden one day it's not.
Well, the only thing changed is that they're really ramping up on it. Look at what's happening in Australia.
Oh,
those poor
did you see the guy riding in on the horse? Oh, no, as he came riding in to rally the crowd. Bare shirt, bare back, and he started, leading the people like a Braveheart Mel Gibson.
More power to them, but same.
But yeah, they got to start up resisting that.
And I'm sure there's plenty there, but we're not seeing it because they won't allow it. And then Facebook and YouTube and all these places, they won't allow this information to be spread.
The whole world is revolting.
Yes.
You go to any part of the world and there's riots.
Yep. And France and Paris, they're still rioting and demonstrating.
Go to Nigeria, go to Asia, go to Vietnam, go anywhere.
London, and that area, I mean, it's crazy. People everywhere are doing it. But again,
Iran was even having riots.
They're not showing it. They're not saying anything to us. I mean, it's really bad. It's really bad. And things really have to start changing now. Now we're coming into the fall season. This is where, getting ready for winter, the big changes. Something needs to happen. Biden needs to be criminally tried for his treasonous acts over this debacle that he's...
No mercy. No mercy.
They're not showing mercy to the women in Afghanistan. And all the Americans.
So why should Biden think he should get some?
Well, he has no clue what's going on. And according to you, it's not even Biden. It's his clone, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a fact.
That might make a little bit of sense to some people. But again, it's absolutely appalling what's going on.
Well, I'm going to send you a video of Lake Shasta right now.
Okay.
You know where that is in Northern California?
I haven't been there, but I'm sure.
But have you ever heard of Lake Shasta?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there's Mount Shasta, which is one of the main runoff supplies of filling Lake Shasta, from the snow runoff.
Uh-huh.
But it looks like you're on Mars. All the water is down in one corner of the deepest part of the lake. It is drained.
Wow.
Yeah. The worst drought in that region in 1,200 years. The smoke-filled skies. It looks like something apocalyptic. This guy was on his motorcycle driving anywhere he wanted in the lake. In a lake.
That's crazy. So who would have known?
Well, who'd have known? Just look up in the sky and you'll see what geoengineering's going on.
Geoengineering, and then going back talking about the aliens, the Galactic Federation, or what's happening, what's going on, what's the latest on that? I mean, they got to be sitting there. These humans are more stupid than we thought they were.
Oh, they've seen 1,000-year cycles and 1,000-year cycles and 1,000-year cycles, all the different cycles humankind has been through on Earth, for the last 100,000 years or whatever. They must put us in the category of the dumbest cycle of humans that have ever been on that planet.
Yeah. Put us in a zoo. I mean, oh my God. There's no intelligence here. I mean, the majority of people are going for this. Not to get off the subject again, but everything keeps flip-flopping. What the hell is going on in Oregon? The stupid governor, now she's saying we must wear a mask outside. You heard that crap?
Oh, yes. And just to go on that, there's a race called the Hood to Coast. It's a jog from Mount Hood to Astoria or somewhere, maybe Seaside. Anyhow, It came right down 30 through Skiffos and St. Helens. There was in there. It's a relay team. You got 3 vans full of people, and then one guy. They just hand off the baton, and then that part of the team goes for another 20, 30 miles. Then the third team, then that first team is back ready to do another 5-mile stretch or so. It's just a hopscotch thing all the way to the coast with 3. There was people on that with masks on. That's why I brought it up.
There's a mandate. She says even outside you must wear a mask. So I don't know when she became the supreme ruler of all and telling us what to do. I don't think I'm in America anymore here in Oregon. That's for sure. I mean, unscientific disbelief. It's seriously, again, how many times have we had to say it for the past year and a half that these masks don't do anything, yet that's their symbol of tyranny that they're oppressing us with?
It's a symbol to see who can be a slave.
My sympathies to everybody, and everybody needs to start really paying attention. This continues. It's not going to be good for the Americas. That's for sure.
Well, and it goes right back down to this is really a spiritual battle between good and evil, and Satan has its presence everywhere.
I certainly hope that President Trump is as smart as everybody's letting us believe, and that he's got a plan. Something good is going to come out of this, and we will be back on our path of liberty, basic necessities. This is just getting too crazy. It's going to get out of hand, and everybody keeps saying it's going to get much worse before it gets better.
Who'd have ever thought that they could just drop it right on us like this? All of a sudden, here it was. You know what I mean? We never saw this coming.
I certainly didn't see it coming. I had no idea.
Not this bad. If somebody would have told you in 2019, well, there's going to be a time where you can't even leave the U.S., Rich. You can't even leave your house. There's going to be a time where everyone's, all the restrictions that they've put on us.
Yeah, the only
You know what I'm saying? If somebody would have told you in 2019, what would you have said to that person? What the hell are you smoking?
Yeah, or what the term lockdown is so prevalent in today's society now. Lockdown and censorship. Who would have thought that YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and TikTok and all these places would become such a filter? If we don't agree with what they want to push, then they just take it right off and no one gets to hear it.
Yeah, you can't even do YouTube if they don't like your content.
I listen to a music service, Spotify, but man, them ads are getting to me because every other stupid ad is get the vaccination, or I'm a dumb nurse and I'm telling you what to do. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Brainwashing, constant. If you turn on YouTube and scroll down a little bit, all you see is medicine vials talking about the injection. It's constant every day, push, push, push. To me, it looks like the last straws. They're putting the last straws because they're failing.
Yes, they are, man. We could just go on and on, Rich. I just love having conversations with you.
Keep watching Salty Cracker. That guy's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And then Warrior Poet Society, they're on our side. They have a plan. So everybody listening, there is hope. Things are going to get better. The good will prevail, and evil is going to get pushed out of this existence. It has to.
We all have to play a part in it and fight the fight in whatever way you're comfortable with fighting it.
Well, just like Tom McDonald said in Brainwash, we stand together, we can overcome anything.
Yeah.
Divide us, we're going down that bad route, and satanic evil is taking over, and it's crazy. As much as I say it like that, there's some truth to this satanic evilness that's happening. It's not a fairy tale, that's for sure.
There's a saying that the devil has played the best trick on humanity ever is to fool the people that he doesn't exist.
Apparently he does exist, and demons and all this other stuff are coming to light, talking about the Galactic Federation with the multi-diverse aliens that we have out there, and with all this divine energies, and something's going to happen.
That's what's coming. You got that right.
It really is. So,
hey, we'll have to talk about Thorhan next time.
Yes, definitely. And the last thing I want to say is that you've seen the gun sales have gone through the roof.
No, I have not been looking.
First-time gun buyers are buying guns left and right. I caught a little clip on the news. Gun buying was out of control, they said. Everybody's buying guns.
Oh, that's great.
And
Matter of fact, I'll look on the phone today at some Sig Sauers. Who knows?
yeah, and more impressive that apparently people are joining militias.
Yep, that's good. At least you might have a little band of people you can trust.
Yep. So I'm counting on Arizona, Texas, Florida, Wisconsin, people in there.
Michigan,
Yep, definitely.
Pennsylvania.
Yep, some people in Pennsylvania. Hope there's people in Western New York. They should be all on board with us. I'm sure there's people in Ohio, and I'm sure there's lots of people in Illinois that are fed up with what's going on. No, we're going to take over. We're going to take this back, and we're going to get back on track because this is just
Georgia, too.
Because we have to get past this. We have to get past all this little BS if we're going to get to the next enlightenment with the Outer Space Galactic Federation coming down and then setting us straight and then showing us what life is supposed to be and what the grand vision is. That's what we have to look forward to.
We gotta, be able to live in the universal law of individual freedom is one of the universal laws.
Embrace it, and it needs to be bestowed upon every citizen of the world. We need to get back to that. We are the world. We get together. We take care of everybody. Through that process is the only way that we're going to become a better species, a better humanity. We got to get off our high horses. Everybody needs to be treated the same. We all have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Well, I won't say our specialty is, but that's where our real interests lie in. There's a lot more to this world that we're not even paying attention to right now. That's the most important thing. Human life. Once we understand that, once we take care of human life, then we can start taking care of other stuff, and we don't have to be part of this BS.
Well, let's start on peace between countries.
Well, that takes care of taking care of humans, taking care of life. Everybody has a value. Let's nurture. Let's get enlightened. Let's educate.
Oh, you're on the right track there, Rich. We got to get on that path.
Hopefully. One day, hopefully we will. Crazy ranting and raving makes me hopeful that at least if we're talking about this, hopefully other people are talking about it as well. Going to make a change and a good will prevail.
You got that right.
Heavy duty country, baby. All right, my buddy. I'll talk to you later. Rich. And I'll talk to you this weekend.
Great info, yes.
All right. Yep.
Yes. Thanks, Rich.
We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.